Hi, I'm Ben.
And I'm John.
And together we're OCB.
Reactions.
And today we're back to Christian Hanser's list. This is Mnemic Liquid.
Okay, I've seen the name once again. I think I've said this like 3 times in this block now. I've seen the name Mnemic.
I think I've even heard him.
It's a possibility I may have. I know it wasn't this. But I don't have enough of a memory of it, if I did, to know what I'm getting into.
I think I'm confusing them with Mercsword, which I don't like.
I remember you brought them up before.
Well, it's because they were like Devin Townsend.
Okay.
Was one of his favorite bands. I'm like he said, like I can't do Strapping Young Lad anymore because I'm not angry like Mercsword. So I went like, well, Mercsword must be awesome. Like, no, they're really not. They're just angry. It's like, okay, they're angry and without any, idea on how to write a song or pull it. I mean, I hated them. But,
I never did actually go and look them up. I might have to do that this weekend just so I can say I hate them too.
Maybe you'll find a way to get into it. I don't know. But this is, I know they're on Nuclear Blast, which means they're probably pretty good.
Right, and production should be decent too. Yeah. You know what? Before we go on, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share. Go down into the description where we'll have a link to the video. Check out our link to our GoFundMe so we can raise the funds to help improve the quality of our programming. And go get a T-shirt and
maybe get a better computer so we don't have that problem again.
Yeah. But, well, why don't we go ahead and get started and see what we're getting into here.
Now that's how you gent.
Okay, I like this right here because of the driving beat of it.
Yeah.
This is just good mosh pit.
Yeah, it's kick-ass. That's
when it first came in, I was kind of thinking along the lines of like techno metal.
Yeah.
With the way they brought in like the synth sounds and whatnot, I was thinking it was going to be like techno metal. But really, I'm not hearing it now. I guess maybe slightly Fear Factor-ish, but no.
Yeah, like this. We used to call it cyber metal because it was so tight.
Right. But yeah, let's keep going.
I bet they're Canadian.
I am hearing a cross between what I'm hearing is kind of a Fear Factor type sound with a Phil Anselmo singing with more dynamic.
Well, I'm just like, I actually hear like vocally, it's like, oh, yeah, it kind of is like Devin Townsend. And the tight, because he does that whole like...
Okay, yeah, I can see where you're saying that, yeah.
Like when he does the more his form of aggression, like his idea of aggressive singing is like, yeah, long drawn out notes, lower, kind of like singing in a growl. like Carnal Forge. That's who they kind of remind me of. Which Christian, if you're out there, like between this band and the band we lost off your first list, because the video got messed up or something happened to it.
I think that's the one where the audio just completely dropped out for some reason.
Yeah, we had something happen and we couldn't do it, and then we said like, oh well, give us a different song, and then just like, we just move on. I think it was but they had the same vocal style, although that other band was way more technical.
I'm digging this.
Oh, I like this. This just kicks ass.
Inside this block, this has a nice energy to it.
Well, to make up for Carnival being kind of laid back, like not energetic, more emotional. This is what I was waiting for. This is why I listen to this shit, because like I don't have to have feelings. I just like, okay, this is cool.
Yeah,
it's energetic.
And if it wasn't for the fact that I'd be afraid that my head would feel like it was splitting open, I would really be headbanging to this right now.
Same. I'm probably looks like I'm just having tremors, but that's my version of headbanging.
Right. Yeah.
It's like, no, I'm not having a spasm. I am. You can't see it, but yeah, that's not a spasm. That's what I can do now because I'm old and crippled.
All right. Well, keep going here. And is it just me, or did it look like they brought back Lane Staley to do music, and he's just now really pissed off that he got brought back?
Or he might even be pissed off that he died. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. The world that he left compared to the world he came back to, he'd probably be more pissed off at being brought back.
Oh, they're Danish.
Really?
They're not. That surprises me, because when I think Danish, I think King Diamond and Nazarick. I don't think like cyber metal or super tight gent, whatever that was.
Okay, was it the most technical and greatest composed music? No, it's not meant to be. It's just got an excellent drive to it. It's got a great sound. That's also a good one that, you're driving somewhere, you pop that in.
Yeah.
And it just gives you that energy just to push through and keep going.
Yeah, it's like, I will say they were very masterful with their, I lost it. Their setting up their dynamics.
Yes.
To really drive home what they were doing, and
They did do some pretty interesting stuff with the rhythm.
yes, that's true too. I mean, like their E drive was actually superior to a lot of what I've heard lately, and
Yeah.
like what was a band I just saw? They were recently signed to Sumerian Records, and they had a really funny video where like they were all dressed up as knights, and they got into a snowball fight.
Okay, I've got to see this one.
But the song kind of sucked, and it was
Oh.
just like, oh, here's Gent, just to, here's. I like the sound. I do too. I mean, and I understand why it got popular. I still think the name's kind of silly, but it's not impressive. It's palm muting between the pickups. That's all it is. It's like your open string palm muting with a bend here and there for the most part, for accent. That's what I was going to say. They accented well to set up a dynamic, and they did that very masterfully actually. But I just really liked and enjoyed this.
Yeah,
It's fun to kick ass.
Yeah, do I want to try to compare it to like a lot of the prog that we've been listening to? No, I don't want to, because that's not where it belongs.
Yeah. I guess technically it would be deathcore, or no, it'd be just metalcore, but I hate that.
It's just metal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just metal. That's one thing, and I know I've hit on this before on the show in the past, that I am so sick and tired of the subgenres within subgenres. Metalcore. Oh, so you're saying metal? Great.
Actually, core came from hardcore, and then punk.
It's just one of those things. It's like, knock it off. Okay, if you're gonna have metal, have power metal, have death metal, but all this like these subgenres within subgenres, knock it off.
Yeah, I agree. Like the first subgenre, like it was like grindcore, but that actually had a reason. Brutal Truth called themselves grindcore because they're like, we're playing death metal with punk influence, and that's where the term grindcore came from. It turned into something else, but because then you got gorecore, porncore, all this dumb shit, and well, it's just grindcore with dumb lyrics. It's
Yeah, it's just one of those things that, you know what, let's eliminate all of these subgenres. Let's just start calling all of metal again.
well, I mean, I could understand as descriptors. It's like, well, what does this sound like? Well, it sounds like this. Well, what's that called? I can see it like for a marketing standpoint. But when you don't really have CD stores anymore, you don't need the labels. It's just like,
Screw the market. You know what? We're creating racism within the music. Let's knock it off. It's all just metal.
yeah. Well, I mean, okay. Well, yeah, ran over. Anyway, thanks for this one. Once again, you gave us another band we liked. So,
Yeah, and I am going to check out more from these guys, because I like that. That was fun.
like, it was refreshing after like the stuff we've had on this block has been kind of heavy.
Yeah, it has.
Not in a distorted guitar sound kind of way, but just like
It's
had
been
emotional
deep.
weight. Yeah. And this was a nice break.
Yeah.
So thank you, and fairly well.
Thank you.